Today we are going to discuss how Gandhiji was inspired by Western philosophers, especially by John Ruskin. So Gandhi was very much influenced by multiple Western philosophers like Ruskin, like Leo Tolstoy, like David Thoreau. Uh, but Ruskin was one of the very first of the philosophers he was inspired by. So how was Gandhi introduced to Ruskin? So in the year 1903, Gandhiji had an occasion of traveling from Johannesburg to Durban, and it was a 24-hour train journey. At the Johannesburg railway station, one of Gandhi's friends, Henry Pollock, gave him a copy of John Ruskin's book, Unto the Last. So Gandhi read this book and he was entranced by this book. And this is a book that provided the stimulus to Gandhi for an extraordinary transformation in the way of life and the way his thoughts were influenced. So there are specifically three teachings of Unto the Last that Gandhi was inspired by. The first amongst this is the good of the individual is contained in the good of all. So basically, very simply, this means that if we are focusing upon the well being of everyone around us, then good is going to be happening to us. So, my well being is dependent on how I am treating others, how I am behaving with others, and how am I treating others, without making any discrimination on the basis of race, gender, class, color, creed. So, the good of any individual is dependent on how he treats others and how and what he does for the well being of others. The second teaching of Unto the Last that Gandhi was inspired by is a lawyer's work has the same value as that of the barbers, inasmuch as all have the same right of earning livelihood from their work. So, be it a barber, be it a lawyer, be it an engineer or a teacher, everyone's work has the same value in society, and every individual has the right of earning his livelihood. So, therefore, there should not be any discrimination in terms of the work a person is doing. There should not be any categorization that this work is better than the other, because in a society, every work is needed for the well being of the society, for the prosperity, and even the basic sustenance of the society. So, therefore, all the works should be treated equally, should be having the same value. The third teaching of Unto the Last is the life of labor, that is, the life of the tiller of the soil and the handicraftsman, is the life worth living. So, Gandhiji was a believer in simple living and high thinking, and he believed that the life of a farmer is a life of labor, and that is a life worth living because it is a very simple life. A farmer is not interested in the capitalist ways of production. So he leads a very simple life, is not interested in a very luxurious life. So the life of the labor first of all is very important, and using your labor, whatever you are earning, that is very important, that makes your life worth it. So this with three teachings of Unto the Last he was very much inspired by, and he was so much inspired by Ruskin that in 1904 he established the Phoenix settlement near Durban. And this settlement was very important because it was a very important hub for the satyagrahis in South Africa. Gandhiji also translated the book Unto the Last into Gujarati, and he gave it the title of Sarvodaya, which means welfare of all. Some of the important arguments of Ruskin in Unto the Last were, you know, he was critiquing the political economic kind of perspective which concentrates upon the material aspect of human life. So, Gandhi was saying that people are very much interested in materialistic pleasures in life, and economics is also, looked at in such a manner that the main focus of economics is upon the material aspect of human welfare. And he was critiquing that, he was attacking this mammon worship in society. And Ruskin pleaded for a human view of economics. Ruskin, he said that men are not mechanical creatures, and we should treat individuals with affection. And Ruskin also said that upholding